Arcane Odyssey full release is slowly approaching, and here what you need to know about it. So, beside the main storyline, there's a bunch of new additions to the game, such as the new um, sensing ability, which will basically work kind of like observation Aki, but there's different type of sensing ability. There's the spirit one, the energy one, the challenge one, and the hunting one. So I think they're all based on the class. So vitality is gonna become spirit, as we all know, and if you didn't, now you do. Energy is gonna be the magic one. Challenge is gonna be the strength one, and hunting is gonna be the weapon one. So the sensing, apparently they have like tiers. The higher tiers, the better your sensing get, I guess. All I know for now is that when you reach the max tier for each sensing, you get like sort of a bonus ability. So for the spirit sensing, what it does basically, the target's colors, like when you activate it, like you will do for the dodge reflex and shoes, like if you have different stat, they will show different sensing. But if you're like main of one class, I think it only show one sensing. So I was saying the spirit one is, it showed the target HP. So if I'm full HP, I will be green right now. If I was like half HP, I will be orange or yellow, and if I was like low HP, I will be red. So it's kind of work like the revealing, but a bit different, because revealing only show like the players in the sort of aura, and it's red for hostile player and green for players in your party. But the sensing will be a bit more accurate for that. So when the spirit sensing is at its highest tier, you can see structures. Let's say there was a underwater structures right there. I will be able to see it with my spirit sensing a shipwreck or some kind of structures. I don't know about the boats, but I know about the shipwreck. So for the energy sensing, it shows like the magic of the user is first magic, of course. So if I had fire magic, I will be red. If I had lightning magic, either purple, yellow, or blue, I guess, since there's different lightning color. If I was earth magic, you guess it, I will be like brown. So it goes on for all the magic. And for the energy sensing, the max tier, what it gives is you can see Dark Sea Island. So this will be useful if you're on any sort of Dark Sea run. You'll be able to see the structures in the Dark Sea. So let's say there's like a boat, not the Atlantean boat, but just like you see this abandoned ship. Yeah, you'll be able to see these and the island in general. So that's it for the energy sensing. And the challenge one, this one, you can hear it in the name challenge, so it will be a bit more, I'll say, PvP focus, even though it's more like the strength fighting style. But okay, so that's one will show the brightness of the target depending on his kill count compared to yours. So if we're on the same kill count, I guess it will be kind of pink, bright pink or something like that. If the guy has less kill than you, it will be like white, and if he has a lot more than you, it will be bright red, something like that. So if you can see my kills, I have 143. If the guy the same amount, I don't think it will be bright red, but if he had like 1,000 kill, it will be bright red. I might show you guys a clip here if I found one from the video. And I will post the Arcane Odyssey channel in the description. So if you want to see each video, I'm just resuming like all the video they posted for full release here. So the challenge sensing, the brighter the color, the higher the player has more kill than you. And for the special ability for the challenge sensing, you'll see a pop-up notification here when a mini boss appear. Let's say a vendor appear, it will show it here in like the hint ability, the hint thing or the message thing. For the hunting senses, it's more like beast NPC focused. So the color for first of all for the players, the color will be based on the target's renown. So let's say 34k. I won't be that bright, I guess, but if I had like 1 million fame or bounty, I will be bright green or red, depending on which side, if I'm a hero or villain. And for the special ability for the hunting sense will be like if let's say a shark or a megalodon targets you, you will have a notification saying that you've been targeted. So if there's multiple people on you, it will show that there's multiple targets coming to you. Next, a cool addition is the PvP toggle. The thing with it won't work like in every game. Like most of the game, you can turn the PvP toggle on and off, and maybe with a 5 minutes cooldown. But here it's 5 hours, from what I saw. So if you're part of a clan, I don't think you will be able to turn off PvP, but that's different if you're part of a guild, because the guild will be like clans but more PvE focused, not PvP. PvP player versus player, PvE player versus entities. So that's a cool addition, because there's a lot of people that been complaining about the sweats of Arcane Odyssey chasing everyone to have a higher kill count. So yeah, I like this addition, to be honest. I'm not a huge PvP fan. Like I do PvP sometime, but I'm not a Elysium homebody, if you get what I'm saying. We will also get a crew rework. So there will be new ways of repairing your ship instead of just using the hammer and holding the click button. Let's say there's a tree here. If I don't know if I destroy it or I need to actually harvest the tree, but yeah, when the tree is harvested, I will be able to go repair my ship. And the fun thing about this, you won't have to do it. You can command your crew to do it for you. So the crew won't just stay on the boat, they can actually leave the island. I think it's maximum of 2, if I'm not mistaken, maybe more, but let's just say 2 for now. So with your crew, they can go fight with you, they can harvest resources, they already fishing of course, but something in this zone. Next, it's kind of like the crew update but a bit wide. So we have a fleet system that's getting added to the game. What does this mean? It's at a certain level. The levels are actually 150. So when you get to 150, Edward Kenton, that if you don't have his quest, I advise you to do his quest before the update, because to get him you need to be at Helm Island. Yeah, you see this question mark, that is quest. You need to do a fishing quest for him. Then to level him up, you go talk to him, and then you need to go like get his stuff back from Silver Old. So do that, and then you'll have him on board with you. It'll give you the quest for the fleet system, so it will be like the one at Sailor Lodge for the brewing, cooking, and jewel crafting. Only this will be for the fleet system. So, for example, it'll tell you go sink a ship and add it to your fleet, something like that. In addition to that, you will have like followers for your fleet system. So each followers is like the amount of people you can load into a ship. So if you don't have enough, you won't be able to add a ship to your fleet because there's no one to take care of it. And if you see the deckhands here, they're all max because just get them max before the release. It's useful. So each deckhand will can be captain of its own ship in your own fleet. So they won't appear here once you put them in charge of a ship. So that's why I'm telling you to max them. So if they have a huge ulti, I think that will play a role for the fleet system. But I'm not sure, but I'm just assuming for now. But yeah, so when there's enough ship in your fleet or at least one, you can command them to attack other ships, so you can get like treasures, chests and stuff. You can command them to collect resources because the fleets will have like three main type of stats, like strength, the strength of your fleet, the amount of food for your fleet, and the fleet supply, so for repair and other stuff. So yeah, you can command them to fish or to attack or just to stay idle. Yeah. Next, we have new faction into the game. Two new faction to be exact. We have the Night Proxy and the Brotherhood of Balance. So the Night Proxy, the renown will be like fame, and the Brotherhood of Balance, it will be bounty, but somehow, even though it's still bounty for them, apparently they're good people. They just work in the shadows, kind of like vigilantes. So that's a cool lore for the game, I guess. And both of these factions will not need or they will provide uniform, but like it's not mandatory because the uniform will be like in their shop, and their shop you can buy stuff from it only if you're in the faction and with your renown, but your renown won't go down. So if you have 500,000 renown and you buy something that's worth the same amount, you won't lose 500,000. You'll still keep it. So don't be scared to lose your renown. You'll still have it. So both of them, when you reach 100k fame or bounty, they'll contact you by message. You'll see, like, for example, the Night Proxy sends you an invitation on a random island because the island is never the same. It's always a random island. Yeah. And then you can join their faction or just decline. So that's your choice. With that, with these two new faction of NPC faction, we also have the guild edition. That will be like the clan, but more PvE focused. So with the guild, you can still toggle off or on your PvP. So that's cool. You can also, for guild, instead of killing player for the guild renown, you'll have like other things to do. For example, sinking NPC ships, selling seal chests, diving, raid forts, or solving treasure shards. So all of this stuff will get renown for your guild if you're in one. Beside that, we also have a lot of new ability coming for all the classes. All of them. I will put some clip of it, but watch the full video to be honest, because all of these abilities are awesome. They're so good, bro. Like the game is just getting better and better, so I suggest you watch that video fully because it's for all the classes. You can see the spirits attack, the new magic attack, strength weapons. There's a bunch of new weapons getting added to the game too. There's a bunch of new lost fighting style, technique and magic. There's also two new additional fighting style that will be powder fist and vanishing fists or vanishing style. With that, there's also a revamp of the energy stats. So anger stats will be completely gone. This stat won't exist. It will merge into energy. So energy, instead of staying static, with the time it will lower, so you need to eat to restore your energy. The charging won't help you restore energy anymore. It will only be like animation to flex your charging basically. Yep. With that, there's also kind of a sea revamp. So as you see here, the sea looks kind of plain, so this will change. It will be a lot more liveful with everything. Everything we can talk about the ecosystem, the flora, the fauna. So yeah, there's also a dark sea revamp. I'm not sure about that one, if it's a complete dark sea revamp or just more addition. But you see how the dark sea island are a bit random, like it won't happen. It will be more like a archipelagos, so a cluster of island instead of just one island, something in this line. So that's it for today. If there's more new stuff that's come, I will post a new video, and stay tuned, so like and subscribe.